with our exclusive interview with the legendary Barbra Streisand. She's starring in a new movie called The Guilt Trip, and we sat down to talk about that and a lot more. Actress.
Hello, gorgeous.
Singer.
No time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late. First be a person who needs people.
Director.
395, take 7.
Icon.
What's up, Doc?
Andy!
Barbra Streisand's latest project is a window into her most prized and private role, mother.
I thought you were seeing that girl with the exotic name.
Bethany?
In The Guilt Trip, co-starring Seth Rogen, Streisand is Joyce Brewster, a Gap-loving, M&M-devouring, doting New Jersey mom who joins her son on a cross-country road trip.
Mom, get off the freeway!
Like that?
Could you relate to Joyce? She's so normal, and you're Barbra Streisand.
Yeah, there's a part of me that's very like Joyce. I like to be very comfortable, so I was able to wear sweatsuits and sneakers, you know, and the part of me that really came from Brooklyn.
Did you make her really charming and lovable? Did you draw on your own experiences?
Oh, of course, always. I always draw on my own experiences. And then my imagination.
Do you want to come on my trip with me, Mom?
You want to drive cross-country with me?
Streisand and Rogen improvised and bonded on a shoot that had them logging many miles in a tiny rental car.
It's okay. I picked up a hitchhiker.
Have you ever been on a road trip?
Well, I go on a lot of road trips with my husband.
You do?
We bought a truck with a bench seat so you could sit next to each other. It's fun to get away and just... You close those doors and it's just the two of you.
I don't know why that kind of surprises me.
Really?
Yeah, to imagine you driving across country.
Well, I never went cross country now. I've been to Arizona. That was good. You know, you stop, you eat.
Are you stopping at the truck stop?
Anywhere they got good food. It's like Anita always
The Guilt Trip
said.
marks Streisand's 19th film, and in a career that has run the gamut, she says she'd like to return to her role behind the scenes.
I want to direct movies. That's what I want to do. Be behind the camera, not in front of the camera. Just get the best out of actors, the best out of a story.
Would you call yourself a perfectionist?
Yeah. Even though I'm not as perfectionistic as I once was. I'm striving for excellence, striving for perfection, but you never really gain it, and it's okay not to gain it.
Is that the part that's changed, where now you're more comfortable with the fact that things
nothing's
can be
perfect?
Can be a little messy.
Yeah, but I like things a certain way, you know what I mean? I mean, because I look at things, I do micromanage things.
Heaven help them if they try to slip something past you.
You don't try to do that. Don't try to do that.
So you're okay with the P word, perfectionist. How about the D word?
What's the D word?
Diva?
Oh, no. No, I'm not a diva.
It's a word that people often seem to use to describe you, and I
You're
know
kidding.
it kind of bugs you.
Yeah, because I don't... No, I'm very down to earth. I know my way around here.
You recently returned to Brooklyn to perform, something you have never done. What was it like to be home and performing there?
It made me really appreciate coming from Brooklyn. You just know where you stand, you know, in Brooklyn.
I mean, are you the sort of person who can get nostalgic and say, wow, look how far I've come?
Yeah, those are my people. That's where I was born. That's where I was raised. That's where I also wanted to escape from.
And you've talked a lot over the years about, as a young woman, as a child, feeling unseen. And you could look at your life and everything you've done as your reply to that. Do you still feel that viscerally, though? I mean, is there still that part of you inside?
There are certain things, they're traumatic experiences from childhood, I think, that always will press your button, no matter how much therapy you've had, you know?
You are clearly incredibly driven.
Well, maybe that's because my father died so young. His life was cut short, you know, at 35 years old. Papa, are you near me? I think that's why I like films so much and records, you know, because they capture time, they stop time, and they last for a long time. after.
Build your world.
Just to love to sing?
I love to sing privately. I love to sing in a recording studio.
So the famous stage fright is still with you?
A little bit. I'm more comfortable than I've ever been on the stage, and especially because my son sang with me. And that was like the most proud, joyous kind of feeling, you know, to share his talent with the audience.
There must not have been a dry eye.
People really felt that, yeah. It's just pleasure, pure joy. Starting here.
Is there anything that you look at and you say, ah, that was it, that was the moment that I treasure?
You know, as I said on stage in these tours, I was feeling very grateful at this period of my life, you know, and grateful for the people who have supported me for a lot of years, and grateful for life itself.
It was so cool to meet her. She was incredibly sweet. We took a picture after the interview, and the movie is very cute. She does seem like the mom in that in some ways. During the interview, we were talking about her son, and she was like, oh, by the way, you can get his DVD for $4.95 at Costco.